what they've been waiting for. So no.
I mean, I don't know. Is it what they've been waiting for? This is this is one of the most unexpected rivalries that we've seen since outside of gaming and Rick Ross. But Shaq yesterday after Jokic was named MVP, he actually tells Joker like, "I didn't vote for you. I thought SGA should have won, but I'm still proud of you." Like Shaq was wilding yesterday. I don't understand. But then Uncle Shay, they got to talk about all the topics of the day, so they go on nightcap and him and Ocho Cinco discuss it. And the next thing you know, I guess Shaq didn't like what he had to say, so Shaq responds and says, "Look, man, shows how smart you are, how anything you say gets clicks. So here's some clickbait for you." And then Shaq proceeds to drop a diss track. And then he also goes in to say that, hey, man, people don't really know too much about you. You're not the best player in your sport. I'm a top 10 and I got rings, so on and so forth. All the stuff that Shaq can say when he's upset at somebody who's technically not on his level in his sport. But again, Joe, NFL versus NBA, here we go again. So who you? I'm not even gonna ask you who was right, who was wrong. We're just gonna react. First of all, don't listen to Shaq's. The Shaq dropping a diss track was hilarious. But go ahead.
I actually listened to it. I knew we had to talk about it. All right. First off, who y'all? What I'm battling you for? I don't like how. First of all, I don't like how Shaq told Jokic that he didn't deserve MVP. I hated that. I did not like that because that's his moment to receive his reward that he earned. I don't think SGA got robbed. I did pick SGA to win it, but did he get robbed? No. This was a close race. Close race. So Jokic earned it. He really did. Like we all kept saying, if it was me, I'll get SGA, but I wouldn't be surprised Jokic won it. Because Jokic had a good season too. So but getting robbed, and listen, I don't know if this is the reason, right? But Shaq and SGA, I believe they're like part of the board, the part of the some type of group for Adidas. I think it's Adidas. They're part of some group together for a shoe company. I think it's Adidas. So him and SGA are business partners.
Because I think Adidas is the brother company for Reebok, and Shaq had the Reeboks.
Reeboks, yeah. So they're business partners. So I don't know. That was the reason why he said that. Shaq always bring up his MVP. He got robbed, which I don't think he got robbed, but I feel like I didn't like how he did that because he ruined Jokic's moment kind of. And then his excuse was, "I'm keeping it real." There's a time and a place to keep it real. I feel like that's a saying that we use to excuse ourselves for saying what's on our mind. When people say I speak my mind, that ain't always smart. It ain't. If I speak my mind a lot, oh my gosh, Tomo, you might get the show on this point.
No disrespect.
Right, but if I speak my mind all the time, I'm gonna keep it real with you on live television. You tell me you couldn't call Jokic and tell him yourself that you think that SGA should have won? Oh, you needed the people to hear it. Ain't that clickbait? Like, come on now. Like, when he accused Shannon Sharp, that's something kind of similar he did. Now, Shannon Sharp, if I'm Shaq, I would understand if he got upset of what Shannon Sharp was saying. Like he kept leaning on the lazy part. Like, he's lazy. He didn't, he kept like he beat that with a drum. Like, so if he would respond to that, like, all right, bro, you doing too much. Like, I didn't give my all the time, but all right, bro, like you made your point. But when he started bringing up his rings, he not the best in his league. Shannon Sharp never talked about that. And Shannon Sharp got him good because he said that you're right, you are better than me, but I gave it my all and I maxed out. Can we say that about you? And he even said himself he didn't max out. And then putting a diss song out, it's like, bro, you trying so hard to be in this Kendrick and Drake situation. Like, I feel like he was waiting for somebody to talk about him so he could put a diss song out. But the diss song is super old school. It doesn't even like relate to nobody in today's world for real, unless you are an old school guy. But
I said a hip hop.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. I do think Shannon Sharp handled it the right way. I do think he does. And knowing Shaq, he might come out and say, y'all take things too seriously. you know, all that. He might turn it like to like they were joking. He might turn into that. But bro, he did mention in this comment that I know why you on television. Remember, he said something like
He
that.
did. He
So
did. I know what
that's
you
a
did to
personal
get
jab.
here.
That's a personal jab right there. So, what was your thoughts on it?
Well, off rip, I seen, of course, we got to shout out to Kev again for dropping the clips because I ain't know what was going on. I was kind of like him in Twitter Spaces earlier. I ain't know what was going on. You know what I'm saying? Inside joke. When I went and watched it, I said, "Why is he going to Shaq? What did Shaq say?" And I remember a lot what Shaq was saying about the whole shade and why he should win over Jokic. But I was like, "What happened?" So then I seen the clip that he told Jokic that he was like, "Nah, man, I really don't think you should have won this." And Joker cracked a little joke, but in his tone and the audio was kind of muffled out. But I was like, "Yeah, he got Shaq back for real, for real." Then you watch a little bit more inside NBA, and then it's like Candace Parker was even asking, he was like, well, if Jokic was doing what he was doing this season for the first time, do you not think he should have won MVP? And Shaq was like, no. And that's when I was like, all right, I get it now. Shannon Sharp was spot on. Anytime a big man wins or you feel like somebody got cheated, it becomes personal with you because how you got cheated. Boom. That's a valid comment. Like you like outside of what James Jones did to Austin Rivers, that was a valid comment from Shannon Sharp, and he handled it in the right way.
Yeah, he did.
The real winner in all of this is Ocho Cinco for saying, "Look, man, I wish I watched basketball as much because I really want to be a part of this conversation." And I truly think that Ocho Cinco will respond with a diss track. I heard Shaq's diss track. I said, "You diss somebody that don't even rap. You're not." Like Shaq, I'm with the jokes. Like I like that. It's funny, but he's not about to rap back. He can go right back on there and say, "Choke. Let me tell you, Choke. I wasn't the best, but I was like, I give props to all the tight ends, Choke. I just do that. Like Shannon Sharp gonna shoot the breeze with you, and he gonna play the dozens. But when it's time to be real, he gonna keep it real with you, and that's exactly what he did with Shaq. I wasn't the best. Kobe said you was lazy. You said you was lazy. If you was the best, at the end of the day, I don't think you would be hating on these players the way you are. Big Cactus, he has a point. And if you want to put Refuse to Lose in the diss track, hey, please do it and add us.
I know, right?
I'm all for it.
I'm about dollars. What the 50 Cent? Oh, that's how 50 got up.
Hey, actually, I'm a diss Shaq again. Look, I don't even like Papa John. I don't like them general right now. Shaq cool with me, man. But I think this really did get out of hand. He did take that personal jab, and you can't walk that one back, man. Now,
Shannon Sharp did call him a hater though. So Shaq gonna be
showing signs of hate though.
He is. But somebody would have called. Somebody say Tomo a hater. Come on now, that's gonna be like, all right, bro. I gotta address this. Like, now don't call me a hater. But you might be hater. But people take offense to that when you call him a hater.
I mean, Brandon Grant probably called me a hater. It is what it is, Brandon Grant. It is what it is.
Yeah, Shaq is definitely hating, bro. He like what big man does he? Remember MB? You should be average. You should be average. He was going on MB like you should be averaging 30 a game. Or even though he's right, but like you don't really hear him like he does. Sometimes I'm not gonna say he don't.
Street clothes. Go ahead. I'll let you finish.
Like you don't see him really like he like in their little halftime show and they going over certain plays. He would do it then. Somebody have a monster game. He would give them their props. But he be quick to get on them though. The big man, he be quick to get on them, bro. Like he dissing Rudy Gobert. He won last in our league. All that stuff. I would get on 50 every night. 4-time defensive player of the year though. Yeah, get him in. Look at Minnesota, bro. What swing he got there?
Cat. Usually get Cat Hill too. I mean, at the end of the day, if you're gonna critique somebody's game and you're one of the best at it, then you can also lend them a little bit of credence to say, hey, this is how you should do it. Now, going at Joel Embiid, if I'm Shaq, the first thing I would say is you need to play the game more dominant. I mean, even J-Mo got on here and said it, like, stop shooting jumpers, bro. Get in the paint. Be dominant. But then also on the flip side, Shaq, people can always go back and be like, well, in Orlando, you kind of got lazy. You went out there with Kobe, you did your thing, and then after a while, you wanted to be a movie star. So it's like Shaq needs to practice what he preach, because most people are looking at him like your parents when they do something. Like, do as I say, not as I do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nah, bro. don't be calling me street clothes when at the end of your career you was just like bouncing from team to team.
Facts, man. Facts, man. And if Shaq would have been Shaq, like he would have had his potential, he would be crazy. But hey, you gotta start hating, bro, and show love. At the end of the day, bro, it's not about you. It's not about Shaq no more. Shaq, you had your time. Like nobody, I don't know if somebody cares, but it's not. It's like that's pride right there. When you bring yourself into the equation for somebody else's career, like when you're mad at because you got robbed, bro. Like that was like 20 years ago, bro. Like that was back in like '04. Tomo, it's 2024 now.
All I'm gonna say is I wouldn't have liked Shaq neither until he dropped Kazan. Because I was an Iverson fan, and what y'all did to the 76ers, bro, I didn't like no Laker. But then you dropped Kazam, I said, you cool.
And I don't want people, I don't want to call the Shaq haters. We just talking about the immaturity of his actions in this situation. Because Shaq is dominant. Like, he did win 3 finals. Shaq in my top 10 all time. Top 10 all time. Literally only for the 3 MVP. That's it. Because that's the only, because he's dominant player, but he does only have 1 MVP, which is crazy. Like, him and Kobe. That's wow. How did they both only got 1 MVP?
You know why. They play for the Lakers. The politics.
I'm not gonna lie, Shaq only deserved. I gotta go back to his career, but what I saw, he didn't deserve that one when Steve Nash got. I think LeBron could have got it over Shaq that year. I gotta look at it. I gotta go back and look at it. All right, last words, man. Listen, Tomo, it's a pleasure, man. Do the show with you, bro. Shout out to the whole network, man. It's Friday.